Welcome back to the Slightly Random Daily Song! It's great to be back here, Culburra Beach, Oceanside. Unfortunately today there are no waves, as you can see. It's a full tide and a very small swell, so I'm not going for a surf, but Slightly Random Daily Song for the second time, the Mark of CAIN. That's what the TMOC Adelaide band, the Mark of CAIN. Now I did tell you there would be two instances of this band because this shirt is the second shirt in the series. Now, without going back over old news, the photograph on the back of this shirt, which you can't see very well, is Kim Scott, the bass player from the band. Now, we've already shown you the other tour shirt with John Scott. That's the first time I talked about the Mark of CAIN, and I showed you how they relate to me because I took the photograph here. Without going over that ground again, I want to play you a track. Now, it's kind of complex, this track. So, last time we heard from the album Ill at Ease, and we heard the track The Contender. Now that album was released in 1995. The first single from that album was called First Time. The B-side of that single was called Details, but I'm not going to play you that version. What I want to play you instead. Now in 1996, 1 year after Ill at Ease was released, the record label the Mark of CAIN were on, Records, R-A Records, they put out a free sampler of all different bands on their catalogue, including the Mark of CAIN. They also included the track Details. Now what I want to tell you about that sampler, it's kind of cool from a promotional point of view and a graphic art standpoint of view. That label, RA Records, if you take the R and the E off records and you move it across to RA, you get the word rare, and because you've removed the R and the E off records, you get the word chords. So you have two new words, rare chords. I think that's really, really smart. Whoever was behind that decision, Records, Rare Chords, on this promotional only CD, I think they've done brilliant work. I want to play that version. I don't know if that version of Records promotional sampler is a different physical recording. I don't think it is. I think it's the same B-side recording of the single from First Time. But I want to play you the version because I used to own that sampler. I wonder who got that. Maybe Duncan, maybe you have that these days. I don't know, but I don't have it anymore. Either way, I'm gonna put you guys down, show you some beautiful scenes here of the ocean with no waves. Pop you down here. That's a pretty good angel, right? That's a pretty damn good angel. Look at this beauty. Well, folks, while you enjoy the beauty behind me, enjoy the Mark of CAIN, the B-side to First Time from the album Ill at Ease, but lifted from the Records sampler, Details! Well, there you go, folks. The Mark of Cain with the... What I forgot to do? I forgot to show you the freaking tour shirt. Let me put you back down here. Show you the shirt with the photograph, right? Can you see this? Is that a good angel? That's Kim Scott, the bass player of the Mark of Cain, a photograph I took. That's how this ties into myself. That's 2 Mark of Cain songs here on the Gives a Minute D-Live stream. I highly recommend you check the band out. Now, I'm gonna go and sit and listen to the rest of this Rare Records promotional sampler, and while I do that, you guys can go back to the live stream.